The final review is going to be on Transformers Age of the Primes, Alchemist Prime. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Alchemist Prime. Now this is a deluxe figure, and we're looking at the new packaging where we're back to the plastic window, more than meets the eye at 17 steps from robot to truck. There is the 13 Alchemist Prime, and there he is with the robot and vehicle mode. So the 13 Alchemist Prime. And here you have part of the primes, all the different primes. The 13 Alchemist Prime, and he comes with a lens artifact. It comes in 2 pieces, and it's 17 steps, and there's the UPC. Now, when we take him out of the packaging, all right, we'll put this guy back to where he was. So, we've got the instruction booklet and 2 weapons. So first we'll look at the instruction booklet. Okay, he's got the 2 weapons. It's the lens artifact, and it's 2 pieces where you could wield them both in his hand. You could attach them to his wrists, and you could put them together, and they become lenses where he can look through them like that. And then once he's in vehicle mode, they store right on top. Now we're going to look at these 2 lens artifacts. Now, there's a lot of stuff on here. They're bladed weapons, so here's the blade right there. You've got, looks like an Alchemist Prime symbol, and then you got another symbol here. And on the other side, this is blank, but then you have another symbol here, which someone said it's Unicron. So see, there is the, looks like a Unicron. You can see the goatee and the face and the horns. And on this one, it looks like an Autobot, one of the Autobot faces. Because you still see the head right there. And then what you do is you can put these 2 together. Like that. And they become a pair of lenses you can look through. And again, 5mm port here. So when you take Alchemist Prime, let's lower the, there we go. You could put him in his hands like this. So there's one, so he's got a knife. Or you could be Megatron and like weaponize him, and you could put him here. And I love how they do with these 5mm. That all came out in the Combiner Wars trilogy, where you could weaponize figures, so you could put them there. Nothing on the legs though, at least on the top or on this leg. And then on the back, well, no, not really. You can't really put it there. If you move this out of the way, can you put it there? Nope. I'm sure we'll look at that some other later time. All right, so that is the lens artifact. And now, those who like the comic books, this is IDM McAdams. He had McAdams Energon bar, and he was a bartender. And rumor goes that, or legend says that he was really one of the primes. So that's pretty neat how they molded him after McAdams bar. So looking at the figure, he's an armored truck carrier. Reminds me of Hound. He's all green, different shades of green, black, and like that gunboat metal or metal. And so he's no hollow spots at all. So for articulation, you got the head. Won't really move all the way around, but it does move. And he's got good up and down movement. The arms do a 360. They go out that far. The elbow is 90 degrees, and you could rotate at the elbow. No hand articulation, because it's the way they fold in. He's got waist rotation. Of course, the other arm is the same thing. Feet, 90 degrees forward. almost 90 back. And to the side, it's got thigh rotation. There's a mushroom joint. Knee, 90 degrees. And you got ankle tilted. So you can put him in those weird poses where his ankles go. And then the other leg is the same thing. All right, now, what you can do is, let's see, you could put him in. First, I thought the wrist rotate, but to get these together, you're gonna have to rotate the entire forearm. So you can put them in like that, and then what you can do is take the arm, rotate. You have to keep the arm straight, and then rotate it. And these you can rotate up like that. So when you put them together, it has that. They make one big lens. So if you want to move them up to his eye, and these just, they just slide in there. So there he is with the lens artifact. So, I mean, not the greatest, but they are going deep into mythology with all these with all these old prime weapons. All right, and he's a deluxe figure. So that is it for articulation. Now we're gonna do some comparisons. So for comparison, since he's a deluxe, first I'm gonna bring out Air Raid, the aerial bot. He's also an Age of the Primes aerial bot. So you can see deluxe size, Air Raid's a lot thinner. But I like how they have these guys in all different sizes. All right, so the first one I got is Prima Prime. He is a Voyager size. So now you got one deluxe size and one Voyager. So now our primes are starting to take shape. Another prime is the Leader Prime. This is Megatronus. And he's a true leader class figure. He's got the bulk, he's got the weapons. So this is a leader class and a deluxe class, but still a prime. So now we've got 3 of the 13 primes. And then we're gonna bring in Optimus Prime. So now you got Optimus Prime, this commander class. And then we're gonna bring in Rodimus Prime. So we're just doing all sorts of primes, and then we're gonna whip out this guy. This is the new leader class 86 Megatron. So that is all of the comparisons. All right, now let's transform this guy. All right, transform him. Let's get rid of the weapons first. All right. Then what you wanna do is we're gonna move his hands up, and we're gonna do the legs. Oh, actually, first, we're gonna open this chest up, just stick his head in the chest and close it. Now we're gonna work on the legs. So rotate 90 degrees, or 180, I'm sorry, rotate 180 degrees. Now this is gonna remind me of the Siege Ironhide. So you're gonna open up the leg panels and fold in the foot, okay? These open up the leg panels. There we go. And then you can fold the feet. And then what you want to do is at this point, you can put these two together. Okay? And then just bend them right at the knees. Okay? So he's doing a back flip. So next, the arms. All right. So straighten the arms out and have them facing up. Okay? And then you could fold the hands in. Now, they don't really, if you fold them too much, they'll flip back. And then what I'm going to do is disconnect them here. So there's a tab there that goes into the slot right there. So you want to disconnect them like this. All right. And then take the arm and move it. So what's going to happen is now that hole that you got is going to get covered up like this. Okay. So the other arm, disconnect it, fold it over. Okay. So now what you want to do is swing these over, and they will pop out. Ever since I first opened it up, these things popped out. They're just not made real securely. So what we're going to do is rotate these, and then we're going to, you got a little clearance issue with this. So you just got to make sure you move past this little sharp turn like that. Now you can combine them this, and you got this. So you want to combine them there and combine them here. Okay? So that's what you should have so far. And then you want to take these and bend the knees again. Now this is where the iron hide comes in. So let's see. Everything's good. So you want to fold these up. And what you do is when these will close, you got tab, slot, tab, slot. Actually, they're more like pins. And you want to push these together to make sure everything's all together. All right, and finishing touches, this is on a joint. So you'll move this up and you gotta rotate that. So you've got 2 tabs here and they're gonna go right underneath the roof. So, I mean, I don't know how long these tabs are gonna last. They're clear plastic, but they will last, or they will, whoop, snap in. And now you have him in his cybertronian vehicle. And it's pretty neat. It's a hound, all right. So, I mean, so from the side looks good. The front looks good. I don't know why, again, cybertronian, some have windshields, some don't. From the back, it doesn't look too bad with those hands back there. Bottom, basic. And then no visible head syndrome. And then these, what you want to do is make sure that the rounded part goes to the outside. And then you just slide in here and slide in here. And that is your storage, because if you try to do them the other way, they're not going to fit. See, they just don't fit. So you got to put them here and then put them here. And let's see, are there any other 5mm pegs showing? No, there's not. So you really can't put him anywhere else. And he rolls pretty good. Maybe not on my glass top table, but it seems all the wheels are pinned on. And not bad. So you got some black here, you got some green, you got some silver, and you got another shade of green. So you got some silver there. So in all, it's a Earth vehicle, but it's just decked out. It's armored up. All right, and that is Alchemist Prime in his vehicle mode. So now let's do some vehicle mode comparisons. All right, our first vehicle comparison is going to be Air Raid. So now we're looking at a Deluxe versus Deluxe. So that's how these two guys compare. Next, we're going to bring in our Prima Prime. So you got these two guys. Let's just scoot back a little. There, that is the, so this is a Voyager and this is a Deluxe. There you go. And then Megatronus, big old leader class. I mean, this is one guy that you definitely get your money's worth as a leader class figure. So there is these two guys. Then we're going to bring in Megatron. I mean, not the greatest tank, but it is a leader class. A lot of steps involved. So there is Megatronus or Megatron. And then you got the Commander class Optimus Prime, which is just a leader class or even a Voyager size, really, figure. And then you have Rodimus Prime. This figure never ever comes together for me. I don't know why, but there is Rodimus Prime. All right, now we're just gonna bring in all of the primes we got now of the original 13. So we've got one leader. We've got one. Now, I always reverse engineer these guys because a lot of times you'll have a lot of reviewers will start in vehicle mode and then go to robot mode, and it's a lot easier to, usually vehicles compress and robot mode expands. So I always start as their package. This guy was packaged in robot mode, and now we're gonna reverse him. So remove the weapons, and then you want to take the window and be very careful with this. And you want to disconnect the window. There. All right, and we're just going to leave that there for now. Then what we're going to do is disconnect the feet like this. We'll just pull these out. And we're just going to take the arms. And then, yeah, these pop off so much. I don't understand why. Both of them, too. So we're just going to pull this out. All right. Now what you want to do is straighten the legs out. Fold the, and just close up the legs. Pull the feet down and close up the legs. So now you got this. And then rotate 180 at the waist. Okay. So at this point, let's just get the head out. They got that little place for your thumb. Now for these, now remember what you want to do. There's 2 steps. You want to fold them in, which will expose this tab for the slot. And then fold it up, fold down, extend the hand. All right, so you want to fold this in. Remember, it releases that slot. So you can fold this up, fold it down, fold out the hand. And now we are back to McAdams, aka Alchemist Prime. And he's a nice bulky little figure. I do like him. I love the face. I'm glad they brought back the IDW face. And whoops. Oh, and this, what you can do is these 2 tabs here, you got 2 little slots right there. And you can just, now they're different from the slots that peg in vehicle mode. These just peg into the back. And Alchemist Prime is done. So that is our first Deluxe 13 Prime. All right, so if you like this video, like and subscribe. Do me a favor and hit that super thanks or buy me a coffee in the description. Hopefully I'll be doing more and more videos. If you don't know, we had flooded during Hurricane Elaine, and then I was 9 months in an apartment. We moved back home August 1st, went to Hawaii the next week, came back and got COVID. So now I'm a week into COVID and hopefully feeling better. So with all that said and done, if you want to help out the channel, there's several different ways. Like and subscribe or watch some of the old videos. And until next time, Rodimusbill out.